In British Columbia, hot, dry conditions over the next few days are fueling new concerns about wildfires in the interior. There are more than 20 currently posing a risk to communities. But 3 weeks into the emergency, there are some positive signs. Supermarket checkouts in the city of Williams Lake are packed as evacuees returning home after almost 2 weeks away stock up. Local restaurants are also doing great business. At the Dairy Queen, it is all hands on deck. As you can see, 8-year-old Tessie Chabot happily took on the role of waitress to get food orders on the tables. The Welcome Home sign is on display as Williams Lake prepares for its second big wave of people returning home. They're expected to be bussed in during the coming hours. So for the latest on this, let's turn to our Tina Lovegreen. She's in Kamloops, south of William Lakes. So, Tina, Kamloops was the big major evacuation center for Williams Lake residents. What can you tell us about how the operation is going to get people back to their homes?
Well, right now, Lindsay, people are lined up to try and register to get a seat on the bus to make it back home. Residents here who are left behind haven't been home in 2 weeks, so they're itching and looking forward to going home. And officials say that once they do get home, all the services they will need are ready to welcome them. The Resiliency Center has a Salvation Army set up, has the Red Cross, and Dave Dixon with the Department of Emergency Support Services with the city says they're ready to welcome residents. Have a listen.
When they come back, their homes will be likely as they left. Maybe if they had a plant, it might be dead, but that's okay. We can replace that, and the vegetables might be wilted. But all in all, things will be fine, and we have processes in place to help those people. So it'll come together nicely.
While the town of Williams Lake, the city of Williams Lake, the town center is totally fine and untouched by flames, residents are told to remain on high alert, and that's because the surrounding areas, some are under an evacuation order and wildfires are burning nearby. We went up in the helicopter and we saw hot spots everywhere. The Spoken Lake fire is still raging at close to 14,000 hectares. So, Lindsay, that's why people have been told to stay on high alert.
And we do know that other communities are experiencing the danger. What more can you tell us about what you saw on that helicopter trip?
Right. I mean, we saw the hot spots. We saw 3 different fires. We saw massive devastation. Officials called the damage done in the surrounding areas as catastrophic. And once you're flying on that helicopter, you can really see just the size and the span of how much of the forest has been lost. And some homes have been lost, except for there's no count exactly on how many properties have been burnt down because of the fires, Lindsay.
CBC's Tina Lovegreen in Kamloops, BC.